The basic concept of this home automation system is very simple. It's to allow the remote user to control or monitor various home appliances via a cell phone by simple text messaging. This home automation system is comprised of one main module which is in charge of receiving and sending text messages. It also routes the user text message to the appropriate end device. All these devices in this home automation system communicate with each other wirelessly via Zigbee protocol. Let's go over an example of how this system would work. Let's say I want to turn on a light switch that I've named switch 1 in the system. All I have to do is to simply write a text message to the system saying switch 1 followed by a space and then the command, which in this case will be turn on. So we'll send a text message switch 1 turn on. So once we send the text message, the main controller will receive the text message, and the first thing it does is it validates the remote user. That's for security purposes. If the user is authenticated, then it goes through the message to look for the end device name. Once it finds the end device name, it will then route the message to the end device. In this case, our light switch, switch 1. If the name for some reason does not exist, or if the remote user misspelled the name, a reply text message is sent to the user saying that no such a device exists. Otherwise, once the message is routed to the light switch gets the message, it parses through the message and executes the command. And then it will generate a reply message, which then goes through the main controller and then back to the end user. So once I send a message saying switch 1 turn on, I expect to receive a message back saying switch 1 turned on successfully, or switch 1 didn't turn on, or whatever the error message may be. This home automation system actually goes one step further, and that it is capable of joining a larger network. For example, in your neighborhood, various different houses can join the same network, and by that, it's now able to simply share the main controller, which is the most expensive part of the system, and therefore reduce the cost of the system. Also, by doing this, now we can have a lot of other great features added to the system. For example, it creates a high-tech neighborhood watch. What I mean by that is, let's say you go out of town or out of country one day and something happens to your house. If a fire alarm goes off, or if the theft alarm goes off, then all the participating neighbors can actually get alerted right away if something goes wrong in your house. Now that's a great advantage for those people who don't have a central alarm system and don't want to have to pay a monthly fee for services such as an alarm system. Now, to implement this feature, I had to add another layer to the system. In this case, we have the main controller, but we also have a user control panel needed for each house. As you can see in the picture, the blue circle is the main controller, and the routers or the user control panels are the green circles, and we have the end devices that are gray. So when you send a message, the main controller receives that message, it authenticates the user, and depending on which house the user is associated with, it then routes the message to the appropriate user control panel. And then the user control panel is also a router. So based on the text message, it determines where the message needs to be routed. I hope you found this video useful. And again, if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to email me. Thanks for watching.